Long before modern computers, smartphones, or the internet connected the world, humanity launched a machine that would become the most distant object ever created by human hands. That machine was Voyager 1. When it left Earth in 1977, nobody expected it to survive for decades. Engineers believed the mission might last only a few years. Instead, nearly half a century later, Voyager 1 is still traveling through the darkness beyond our solar system, continuing a journey farther than any spacecraft before it. Every second, it moves deeper into unknown territory. What makes this story extraordinary is not only the distance Voyager has traveled, but the era in which it was built. Its systems were designed using technology from the early 1970s. The spacecraft carries less computing power than a modern calculator. Its memory is tiny compared to even the simplest smartphone today. Yet despite its age, Voyager still communicates with Earth across unimaginable distances. Signals from the spacecraft take more than 22 hours to arrive. A response from Earth requires another 22 hours to return. A single exchange with Voyager can take nearly 2 full days. And still, the spacecraft answers. The origins of this mission began with a rare cosmic opportunity. During the 1960s, engineer Gary Flandreau discovered that the outer planets were aligning in an unusual pattern. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune would briefly line up in a way that happens only once every 176 years. This alignment created a natural pathway through the solar system. Scientists realized a spacecraft could use the gravity of each planet like a slingshot, gaining speed without carrying huge amounts of fuel. The technique became known as a gravity assist maneuver. Thanks to this discovery, NASA launched 2 spacecraft in 1977. Voyager 2 first, followed weeks later by Voyager 1. Their original purpose was simple: study the giant outer planets. But what they discovered changed science forever. As Voyager approached Jupiter, it observed something nobody expected. On Jupiter's moon Io, scientists saw active volcanoes erupting into space. It was the first time volcanic activity had ever been observed on another world. Frozen moons once thought lifeless suddenly appeared dynamic and alive. Later, Voyager 2 continued farther outward, becoming the only spacecraft in history to visit Uranus and Neptune. It revealed violent storms, strange magnetic fields, hidden moons, and icy landscapes unlike anything previously imagined. Every encounter rewrote scientific understanding. The Voyagers were never designed to last this long. Their power systems slowly weaken every year. Some instruments have already been shut down to conserve energy. But the mission did not end at the planets. Instead, Voyager kept going. Far beyond Neptune lies a massive invisible region created by the Sun called the heliosphere, a giant bubble of charged particles extending into space. For decades, scientists wondered where this bubble ended and interstellar space truly began. Then, in August 2012, Voyager 1 crossed that boundary. Humanity had entered interstellar space for the first time. But what the spacecraft found there raised even more questions. Scientists expected the boundary beyond the solar system to behave like a sharp dividing line. They were wrong. As Voyager 1 crossed into interstellar space, its instruments detected dramatic increases in cosmic radiation and changes in plasma density. These signs confirmed the spacecraft had entered an entirely new environment. But one major prediction failed. Researchers expected the magnetic field beyond the heliosphere to shift direction sharply. Instead, the magnetic fields on both sides appeared strangely similar. The discovery confused scientists around the world. Rather than finding a clean border between the Sun's influence and interstellar space, Voyager appeared to be moving through a complex transitional region filled with turbulence and hidden structures. The deeper Voyager traveled, the stranger the environment became. Its instruments detected faint disturbances rippling through interstellar plasma, subtle waves and fluctuations moving through the darkness between stars. This challenged a long-standing assumption that interstellar space was mostly calm and empty. Instead, the region appeared active and dynamic. Scientists began considering the possibility that unseen magnetic currents and pressure zones shape vast regions of the galaxy in ways we still barely understand. Even more remarkable is the fact that Voyager continues operating at all. In recent years, the aging spacecraft began suffering serious technical problems. Communication signals became corrupted. Data arriving on Earth no longer made sense. At a distance of over 15 billion miles, repairing the spacecraft seemed nearly impossible. But engineers at NASA refused to give up. After months of investigation, they traced the problem to damaged memory within Voyager's flight computer. Because of the enormous communication delay, every command required nearly an entire day to arrive. Carefully, engineers rewrote sections of software and redirected functions into backup memory systems. Slowly, the spacecraft recovered. Signals stabilized. Scientific instruments resumed transmitting data. Once again, humanity's oldest explorer survived. Today, Voyager continues its lonely voyage through interstellar space. Its power supply grows weaker each year, and eventually its instruments will fall silent forever. But even after communication ends, the spacecraft will continue drifting through the galaxy for millions of years. Attached to its side is the famous Golden Record, a message from Earth containing sounds, music, languages, and images chosen to represent humanity. Voyager may never be found by another civilization. But that was never the point. The mission represents something deeper than technology. It proves that curiosity can outlive generations. Built with primitive computers and launched before most modern inventions existed, Voyager traveled farther than anyone imagined possible. And somewhere in the endless darkness beyond the planets, humanity's oldest traveler is still moving forward.